Right now, we're talking design, and it's time to share your design talent with the world. Now, of course, Samsung introduced its first ever South African talent search program earlier this month, and Grant attended the launch to find out more about Inspire Design. Now, Director of Corporate Marketing and Communications, Potgieter, is proud to help turn artisan dreams into reality. So here is your chance to do exactly what you love.
It's time to share your design talent with the world. Samsung introduced its first ever South African talent search program earlier this month. The campaign was launched during the Guild Design Fair in Cape Town that featured guest speakers like Jordaan.
Only the innovative will survive, and I think the same applies to the design world.
Samsung's Director of Corporate Marketing and Communications, Potgieter, is proud to help turn artisan dreams into reality.
Michelle, could you tell us a little bit more about Inspire Design as a competition?
Well, the Inspire Design competition is the greatest new competition launched by Samsung. The first of its kind in South Africa, where we give the opportunity to young and upcoming designers to submit their creative and innovative ideas, and they can submit designs across 4 new categories. These categories are jewelry, fashion, furniture, home and decor.
How will Inspire Design encourage other South African artists and designers?
Well, Samsung's design philosophy is make it meaningful, and we really want to make it meaningful to young South Africans, or any South Africans for that matter. Samsung has partnered with The Cut magazine, and The Cut will be our print partner in this competition, and they will showcase the best designs. So it creates a springboard for them to showcase to consumers as well as buyers what great talent we have in South Africa. And what is so great is for the first time ever, we don't just have one winner, we will have 2 per category.
Proving themselves at the cutting edge of technology, another highlight of the event was a talk by artist and designer Dr. Michaella Janse van Vuuren on additive manufacturing or 3D printing.
How is 3D printing going to shape the future?
I think this industry is the future. Manufacturing is just not going to be the same. 3D printing will change the way we have to think about making things forever. You know, it's the same way as the cell phone came in and all of a sudden, everybody's got one and you don't understand what you did before it. I think it will be exactly like that. All of a sudden we have the possibility of new shapes, new forms. A cell phone doesn't have to be a block anymore. We can play with the shape, we can think of different things.
How do you think that Africa, more specifically South Africa, will change with the advent of 3D printing?
What I think is amazing about 3D printing is it removes the barriers of manufacturing. You are sitting as an individual behind your computer screen and you email a 3D file to get printed anywhere in the world. So I can have a customer in New York, I email the file and it gets printed right next to them. I think that is a measure for job creation, for self-empowerment. I think it can be a huge difference for people in South Africa.
In a rapidly changing world, innovative designers will lead the way, and the guests agree that South African talent has what it takes.
We're all just creative people trying to make better lifestyles, try to be great designers and to change lives.
This is a nice goal for up-and-coming designers. It's a nice thing to teach us how to go for something and not just linger. But tonight I kind of asked myself, what am I doing to not only entertain the people around me, but how am I trying to change the world and better the environment around me?
Here's your chance to do what you love. The Inspire Design judges include local industry leaders and they await your entry. If fashion, furniture, jewelry, homeware or deco design is your passion, submit your ideas and read more online at samsung.com/ZA. The competition closes on the 30th of April.